to today's live playtest of Star Citizen tech preview of the new Vulkan. Give me 1 second, let me scroll over to my main screen here so that you guys can see what I'm looking at. There we go. So I managed to get into the live preview here, second VR as always. Today we are looking at this brand new build. Just got added. Let me turn down my music in the back as well. First thing that we're going to do, because this is a brand new Vulkan engine that has different settings and different setups in the back here, I'm going to go ahead and pause it just to show you guys the back end, as I did take a look at this before going live. Just a brief moment just to see what was all transpiring within the background. So this new build, Vulkan, is the default, as you guys could see. It has your video memory usage at the bottom right there, as you guys can see in the OS reserve, as well as the recommended everything. Most of the memory usage numbers that you guys would want, but these are the new graphics settings and options for the Vulkan build, the brand new Vulkan build that's in the game right now. If you guys wanted to just pause it and take a look at it and try to see what different things do, feel free to. And also, guys, if you want to look at a specific thing, just let me know in the chat. Please let me know in the chat. I'll be more than happy to go in and take a look at it for you. But let's start from the top here. Let's start from the top. So, like I said, Vulkan is the default. As you guys see, my resolution, for my 8K monitor, my 4K monitor, I should say. Sorry. VSync is on. I set this to quality. That's what it's always been. Yeah, I'll leave it at quality. I'm trying to leave everything at the highest that's currently available, just to test out what it would do to my system and how everything would fare afterwards. So there's new upscaling model. I guess it's transformers. Convolutional neural network and transformers. Okay, let's try transformers for now. We'll try the convolutional neural network later. And here we have HDR. Okay, I'm going to enable HDR. HDR brightness 200 by 1499. Okay, that's good. And overall quality, as always, I set everything to the highest. Oh wait, there is more, guys. There's ultra now. Okay. Okay, so everything's set to ultra, which I believe should be the newest highest for everything. Okay, ultra. I'm gonna turn on my numbers here, FPS, latency, and everything else at the top right there. And let's go on and see here. Wow, it's really taking a lot out of my system here. It's not even breaking 30. Alright, let's take a look at this and see how everything looks, and then we'll one more thing before I do. Control, and I'm going to turn the mouse movement on as always. 16%. So yeah, frame rates are a bit for ultra. It's a bit harsh right now. But I am going to turn it down a little bit. I think the glass is where you're going to notice the glass and lighting. That's where you're going to notice most of the changes here. Let's see. I'm going to see what the lighting effect looks like on the helmet here. Yeah, ultra is not even, it's not breaking 30. I'm gonna switch it down from ultra here just to get better frame rates a little bit. Alright, so that was ultra. Overall preset. Let's go. Let's do a custom one first. Let's go very high. Oh no, the menus are mixed again. Still haven't fixed that. Okay, custom. Object distance. Let's go very high. That's strange. Alright, very high for all of them, and then I'll selectively choose which ones I want to put on ultra. So object view distance. Let's go to ultra. Texture quality. Yeah, obviously ultra. Detail textures. High is the highest go. Ground textures. High is the highest go as well. Texture filters. Texture filtering. High is the highest. Shadow maps. I believe there's an ultra here. Somewhere it is. Okay. Let's try this for now. Planetary clouds. I do know. Wow, that's actually what takes up a lot of memory here. And they have options for the gas clouds as well, guys. If you guys are checking this out, planet volumetric clouds quality. This is something that we're all used to, but the gas clouds, which will be somewhere like your jump gate or somewhere like your Crusader. This will be something that would affect greatly how that whole area looks. And fog, we all know from Lorville, the steam coming out of the ground, and basically the new weather systems or rather. What is this? This is they even have. Okay, so the water settings are new. Water simulation, that's new. No, I don't think the water simulation is new. Shadow quality, that's new. Post effects, that's new. Video comms, no idea what that is. Alright, field of view, gamma, motion blur I always leave off, but I'm going to turn on just to test out. Film grain, and we'll leave that on. So alright, so it's close, still not 30, not close to 30 frames, but close. Let me call a ship here and see. Oh, whoa, I'm stuttering. There we go. Alright. And I need to bring up my chat just to take a look here. Alright, let's head out to Bloom. Just to do a little flyby and see what it all looks like, and we'll change the settings out as we go as well, you know. Alright, so it's of course it's in my medium hanger. I am in my medium hanger. Alright, so hanger sounds are not there currently missing. Let me grab some good gear here, and we could head down there. Yeah, guys, leave me some questions and let me know what your thoughts are about this new patch. Let me know if you have a specific settings that you try as well that you want me to test out and see if it's gonna work out on this end for you. All right, so just gonna grab a few gears here, a few different items I'm gonna need. Switch out my helmet as well. Yeah, I need a better helmet, way better helmet than that. Okay, that should do. I'm gonna switch out the legs. There we go. Different leg piece. And let's grab some ammunition and some weapons and get ourselves prepared here. Pistol. I don't believe I have any ammo, so I might just skip that. Okay. There we go. wasn't adding. I need the backpack before I do. I forgot. Let me see here. I should have a backpack here in the. I believe this is a PTU build, so. I only have these. Alright, that's fine. Let me grab a rifle here or something. Yeah, we're gonna be prepared for anything that comes at us today. You never know what that may be. I thought I had the Zenith here. Alright, that's okay. Utilities. Need one of these. Should be good. Alright. Looks like we're all set to go here. I don't believe I have any ammo, so we might not even need it. And let's go take a look at this ship. Turn off. I like the lighting so far. If you guys could see the different bloom effects and oculations in there, I like the lighting so far. But the frame rates are a bit horrible. So hopefully, once we get out of the station might, you know, help out a little bit. But in most cases, it might just be the actual Vulkan build. I might have to turn down the settings a little bit. Let's see if that helps here. Yeah, gearing up to do a new build, guys. To do a whole new PC build for the upcoming Star Citizen sitcom. I believe they're gonna release some, you know, major. So I was trying to get everything in order and make sure I have a proper build. My 4060 build right now might be holding me back a little bit, but I might have to just sell that 4060 and get a new one, or I could do a giveaway if you guys are interested. Let me know in the comments below. Alright, let's head out here and see. Alright, so we have one engine. Let me boost that up. Yeah, I believe we should be close to Bloom here, so we can head down and actually get a good look at the Vulkan engine here. Look at that, we're up to 13. Oh my god, we're down to 13 frames right now, guys. This is it's gonna be an interesting tech preview here. Let's take a look at this, guys. I'm gonna get a good screenshot here. And yeah, we're teetering. There we go. Okay, so it was just the gas around the station. There we go. Now we're opening up. Look at that, guys. 40 frames. Let's head down to the ground and get a closer look at the clouds down there. Yeah, I'm not sure if you guys could see my... Oh, you can't see my mouse here. There's something happening where my my mouse keeps appearing on the screen. Yeah, every time I bring up my I use my sticks, it's like the pointer. But don't worry about it. The mouse doesn't show on your end because of the OBS settings, so this is something for me to worry about. Alright, we made it down to close to the planet here. We'll go ahead and head down to one of the stations. Hopefully somewhere in the daytime. Somewhere we could park and get a good glimpse of the entire environment over there. And we're trying to run a couple of missions as well, so we'll see. Alright, let's see here. Where could we go currently? Alright, Windfall. Prospect Depot and Benno's Raven. I think, is that on this side of the planet or is that on the dark side? I think that's on this side. Alright, let's try to head over here and take a look at the ground side and see how everything looks. Wow, it's good to know navigation's still, yeah, navigation's still terrible. It just gave me directions to the sun. That's nice. That's nice. Thank you. It's good to know that the game's still looking out to take as many lives as it can from you. I'm just gonna head down, straight down, and see. And we'll try and get some glimpse of the clouds here and some various aspects as we go. Okay, now we're dipping to 23 frames. I might have to switch this out here. Alright, let me adjust my there we go. Yeah, windfall's right there. Let's adjust to it, and I'll go ahead and, well, I'll adjust it after we get down to the ground and see if what settings actually helped here. But I'm using my 4060 build along with my AMD 5800K, I believe, I'm not sure, CPU as well, with about 60 something gigs of RAM, so it should be more than enough to cover all of this. Hang on, let's clouds, through the clouds we're getting about 17 frames, 16 frames, so it looks like I might have to do some adjustments here. Alright, let's since there's a major cluster set, the overall settings, we'll start from the various ones. Okay, so they have auto detect, which I'm guessing will automatically set your system up for the best performance for the game. Low, high, medium, very high, ultra. And is there anything below ultra? I believe this should be custom or something of that sort. Oh yeah, custom, very high. So let's start from very high. It's going to set everything to very high. And remember, we're still using the transformer, upscaling model, VSync on, and fogs and everything is as is. Alright, so we're getting about 19 frames at very high. It still looks really good. And then dip down a little bit here. Alright, now it's at 20. Okay. So it fluctuates, but it doesn't go above 30, which is still. Hang on. Instead of these numbers, let's get some official numbers actually. Yeah, let's get some official CIG numbers. And can I get the graph? There we go. Yeah, let's bring up the graph as well. Alright guys, I hope this helps with your numbers. If you're looking to see what the numbers are right now, we're sitting at 18 frames, going through clouds and a little bit below ground, well, at ground level I should say. I might switch over the upscaling model to see if that helps and what that does, but my apologies if we're not doing a lot of cinematic stuff today. It's mostly just testing how the Vulkan build so far is responding to my systems here. Alright, let's go to switch out that transformer model to convolutional neural network. Let's see. And alright. 23. Wow, the textures look horrible. If you guys are looking at the mountains, look at this. It might be taking a while to load in here. Let's give it a second. Might just be from the switch, but textures here on Bloom are a bit strange though. Frames still. Hey, someone's down there. Let's land over here and see. Still at 19 frames. I'm gonna get down and walk around for a bit. Switch over to cinematic mode so that you guys get a better glimpse of the graphics here, what I'm doing.
There's jack shit here, man. It's empty. Let's try to switch this up a bit. I'm gonna switch my my settings from very high to high and see if that helps with the texture loading a little bit here. As you guys can see, everything's on very high right now, so I do see why they add the overall quality preset here after adding so many different options. Now you guys get to pick whichever one works specifically for your build, you know. Alright, I gotta get this right. Dang it. It's right in the middle of two different settings, which is what makes it impossible to select. There we go. Okay. So now everything is set to, go back to transformers here. Everything is set to it's a high. Let's see, frame rate is at 20 right now. We were at 19. Hey, what's up, Rye? What's up, Spaceman? How are you guys doing? My specs, I said it earlier. Currently using my 4060 build for this tech preview with my Ryzen 5800K CPU. 5800X. I'll put the specific specs in the back in the description here after I'm done. But I'm also using about 64, about 32 gigs. I'm not sure. I'll look it up after this, but this is my 4060 build that that I'm using for this one. This is not my fancy, 5090 or whatever. I just wanted to get a decent GPU to see. Nothing too old, nothing too new. Something that most people who are probably going to be coming into this are going to be using. Um, if you're thinking about building a new PC for this. But yeah, thanks for that question. I'll leave the specs in the description section below. This is the 4.2 build. They didn't put the 4.3 build up for this one, but this is just to test out the new Vulkan engine, as well as the presets that you guys are seeing here. They placed a bunch of different presets here for us to go through and figure out which ones are going to work, better for our systems and whatnot. So we're going through them right now, a bit at a time, but all the way in Pyro, it seems like this size wasn't optimized too well. I might head to Stanton after this and see if that makes it a bit better, but it's very, very shaky, and it looks great though. The lighting, the effects. It's just look at this mountain, guys. This is supposed to throw me off. The mountains don't look too. The shadows on the mountains, I should say, don't look too well. They look a bit distorted. Yeah. This is definitely coming to PTU. The reason they placed this on the 4.2 build was most likely just whatever bugs that they come up with or shows up, they'll automatically have more of a fix for it compared to if it was to be the 4.3.0 or the 4.3.1. So, but this should be integrated into the next upcoming. Oh, look at that! My shaders are still optimizing at the bottom left there. Okay, 72%. So I'll let it optimize. Let's go ahead and head over to Stanton right now and see, or at least the jump gate. Let's get a fly around first. Let's get a fly around first. Yeah, right. I hope they do. I hope they do. The sooner, the better. So that all of the bugs and everything that we do get to patch out. But it looks like they're gearing up to make Vulkan the default engine, which was it's quite exciting to see for somebody who does a lot of VR stuff. That's a good sign. Vulkan is a great sign. It's a lot of optimizations for VR, and even it's a bit more smoother and steadier for VR gameplay. Even if the new DLSS was working, making it a bit better. Oh, look at that. I'm still above 20, but I'm still at high. I'm not at the ultra settings yet. I should have got my other GPU just to test it out a little bit, test out the highest one on there, but it looks like I'm not going to be able to. Or maybe it's just a location. We'll see. We'll see. But man, even on high, it's still not breaking 30 frames. The graph looks like it's all over the place though. Bloom looks phenomenal as always. Looks like we're going through a rain cloud over here. Yeah, right, hopefully. Could you imagine this? This with the new Onyx, with the new Onyx facility, the science wing. I got a glimpse of Carbon Pixel's new playthrough that she did earlier. That was amazing. I was at the facility earlier. I wasn't able to find that elevator for the second wing, the second wing B. But of course, as always, shout out to Carbon Pixel for the amazing playthrough, showing us how it's done. Alright, we're going through some clouds right now. Let's see how
it reacts to our systems. It's still steady. It's still, even going through the cloud system, it's still steady. That's a good sign. It's not breaking 30 yet, but going through the rain clouds, it's still showing some potential being really steady. All right, let me try auto. That's one thing that I know they put that in there for a reason. So let me try auto. We're trying all of these ones high, very high. Let's go to auto detect, and let's see. Okay, so auto detect switches it to various settings here. So overall setting went to high. Object details went to high or very high. Everything went to very high. The texture detail went to very high. So these are the highest that they can be. And so basically, it just switched it to the highest. Let me move up the film grain for this one. Yeah, it just switched it to very high. Let's see how it fares. Oh wow. Okay. Okay, so we're still getting the same 22 frames, which is great. Hey, look at that, we're at 25 people. Thanks for showing up, guys. Thanks for joining the stream. If there's anything particular that you want me to test out, I am all ears. I will more than be happy to go ahead and try it out for you guys. Mini turrets. Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, Spaceman. Just like you just said, this is the Vulkan build that's been used in the current Squadron 42 setup. So now we at least we know what the Squadron 42 graphics menu will look like, guys. Can I speculate on that at least? We have a slight look at what the graphics options are going to be available, what graphics options are going to be available to us when Squadron 42 releases. But this is the current Vulkan build that is being used in the current Squadron 42 build right now. So for me, at least, I know if I was to run Squadron 42, it would probably be running at 25 frames right now. So or less, who knows? We'll see once it comes out. But yeah, you're right. Let's see. The NPCs were buffed up a little bit, and the new weapons that they use. Once you're in the Onyx facility, it's a free for all. Because I've seen NPCs. Oh look, we broke 30, guys. I've seen NPCs fight other NPCs in there, which was kind of took me by surprise. I was trying to kill one of them, and then the other one took out the other one. I was like, okay, I'm gonna let you guys do your thing, and I'm gonna swoop in after and take these new weapons here. But turrets, I have not seen the NPCs use turrets yet. Even at the bunker missions, remember they have those little ground turrets at the bunker missions. I haven't seen the NPCs go at those ones yet. Alright, let's try to get ourselves to the gate here. Let's see. Thank you guys again for joining this tech preview. I have no idea what to expect once I jumped into this. But we will test out the the living crap out of this. If you guys have specific tests that you want me to go over, you know, something for your systems or something that might help you once Squadron 42 or this Vulkan build jumps in, please let me know. I'll try it out for you guys. But let's go ahead and head to the jump gate. I want to record what the jump gate looks like going through the system here, and show you guys what it's going to be like. I'm most likely gonna have to grab some fuel once I get over there, since I'm using my Guardian here. There we go. Okay. Alright guys, I'm going to switch over to cinematic mode. I'll put on some music. Don't forget to hit that like button, guys. It has really been helping the channel. Welcome all of the newer subscribers. I am going to do a shout out after the stream today. That's why we don't put any of the, if once you subscribe, we don't paste any of the messages or anything on the screen of that sort. We will do a special shout out for you guys, just to welcome you guys into the channel here once everything we get done with the with the live stream here, but this new build so far, oh look at that, we're almost at 50 frames, guys. Okay, so it was the area. I stand corrected, and we just passed 50 frames. It was the area. I stand corrected. So this looks like a really promising build, Spaceman. If you were hoping that this might be in the next PTU patch, most definitely. If they are doing a tech preview out just to show us what different menus they have and different graphical options that are going to be available, I'm sure they're gearing up to put that in the next PTU patch here. Hopefully they add those additional fixes to the live servers as well. Yesterday, though, I did get a glimpse at live. It was a bit shaky, but most likely from the wolf, free fly wolf that was going on. Alright guys, let's get some music going on here, and meet you guys at the jump gate, and we'll head over to Stanton, test out some new, hopefully we get a glimpse of the new weather. That's what I'm trying to say. New weather and some different biomes and different stuff on that side. Alright guys, don't forget to hit that like button, guys. It really does help the channel here. And before I go, let me answer this last question. Let me turn off. Let's see. Wait, what was that? You turn off your MFDS by powering off. You can. Huh. I have no idea. So by turning off your HUDs, how do you turn your MFDS off? Let's try that out before I actually switch over. How do you turn your MFDS off? Yeah, Spaceman, let me know how you turn that off, and I'll go ahead and see if I could test that out. That would be crazy. 20 to 30 frames just by turning it off. I wouldn't be surprised. Well, looks like we are still at 50 frames here. I'm about 27 galactic miles away. But yeah, I'm gonna run downstairs real quick, guys. Grab me some coffee and some snacks here, as we are going to be testing this out till they shut it down, which I'm not sure when they're going to. Probably sometime tonight, maybe midnight. You know, CIG. Whenever a good test is going on, they just leave it up, let us enjoy it for a while. And oh, press U. All right, let's try it. Let's try it. Still at 40. Oh, you mean just to turn off your entire, just your HUD, or your entire ship? Okay, so it's on right now. We are at 40, straddling 3940 frames, and I'm gonna hit U. Everything off. Actually, now we're at 47 frames. Alright, let me bring it back up again. Okay, that's strange. Yeah, we do gain a little bit. 3940. As you guys can see there, it's right on the crest there. It's 3940. Turn it off. 47. 46. Yeah, Spaceman, you were right. It's not as high as 20 to 30 frames. Maybe if when I change the preset, it might be. But it's like 5 or 6 frames, 4 or 5 frames added to it. It fluctuates. It's an estimation, hard estimation. I would say about 6. It's an easy 5-6 frames. Yeah, I did. Well, not 10 frames, but look at this. I'm gonna turn it back on. And 3940 FPS right on the edge there, and then turn it off. It goes up to 46, 47 frames. So yeah, about 6-7 frames. That's interesting though. Oh, the view changes too once you. Okay, let's do this with the external view. With the external view, because now we're at 60 frames. I'm gonna turn it on. Okay, still at 60. Turn and I'm gonna turn it off. So it's basically just whenever you're in first person that you have this slight frame rate drop. That's interesting. Thanks for that, Spaceman. I didn't even realize that. Yeah, see? 3940. I don't think it matters with your engine on or off, but 3940, the moment you turn it off, you gain like 5-6 frames. But it doesn't affect you whenever you're in an external view of this sort. Let's see if whenever we moving in space, still at 60. Still at 60. Here, let me line us up here for the. Right now it's fluctuating, mainly probably because we're trying to calculate to get to the jump gate. But yeah, I didn't realize that. Thanks for that. Let's give a golf clap for Spaceman, everybody. Thanks for that. I didn't even realize that. I'm gonna have to try that out once I get back into the PTU as well, because it might be a bit more optimized for this one, because if you're saying that the other builds that are out right now are doing like a 20 to 30%, 20 to 30 FPS loss or gain or lose whenever you have your HUD, your MFDS stuff on, that would be a bit of a major graphics issue. Alright, but I'm liking this Vulkan so far. Remember guys, this is on auto detect settings. So the CPU or the computer did the settings for me. Alright, we're heading over to Stanton jump gate right now, just to head over to Stanton and see if we could maybe do some missions, check out some ground graphics, see how everything looks. I'm gonna head over to Area 18 first, check out the how everything feels on the ground. I wasn't even able to run down to grab my snacks, guys. Alright, I think we're about to arrive here. Yeah, we just got here. Alright. Gonna have to abandon the snacks for now. I get that later. At least I have some water here. Hey, I do have some snacks here. Alright, here we go, guys. Alright, so might need some fuel, some quantum fuel. So it might not be enough to get me through the gate here. Yeah, let's go ahead and land and refuel up, and then we'll head out to the jump gate. There we go. Might do a little mission out in Stanton, a PvP or Gauntlet mission to test out, you know, how the graphics runs once you're in heavy combat, you know. But we have to get to Stanton first, so let's try and make our way over there. Should be, there we go. Hangar's right there. Let's go ahead and get to our hangar now. Alright. So let's see, it's on the other side, yes. There we go. Easy. Yes, the thing about landing this game, if you're landing, if you're rushing, you will crash. Whoa. Sound got a bit. Yeah, someone's behind me trying to. I was wondering where that noise was coming from. Alright, so we're back at the station. As you guys can see, we're back at 23, 24 frames. Let's go ahead and grab some fuel and then head back out there. So I guess the low sub 30 frames at stations are going to be kind of the norm. Might just be the actual stations needing some optimizations here. Alright, let's see here, auto. Let's go ahead and fuel up and everything. I'm going to jump out and store it, just to, or actually, yeah, I'm going to jump out and select another ship here to take through. Let's see what else we have in the tech preview fleet here. Oh, no, I'm pretty sure it's just my PTU vehicles, but I still need to try the other ones as well. Alright, so we have the Hornet Ghost, the Misfortune, alright, Guardian, that's it. That's because I am in the small hangar. Let me store this. And I'll just grab the Ghost and head back out there. Trying to move this as fast as possible. Alright, here we go. Let's head back out and try to get this done here over in Stanton.
You are clear to launch.
All systems online.
proceed to assigned landing bay.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Apologies for that. I forgot to on the mic. Alright guys, so we made it to Benjani port. Still getting about the same frame rates. So go ahead and set up station here. Start to do a few missions just to get a better understanding of how this build's gonna fare once we start doing the missions. So I'm gonna do a few I'll do some NPC missions because I'm sure there's not anyone in here trying to do PvP. But I'll do some gauntlet missions just to go through them and show you guys exactly what the numbers would be. Maybe it might be fluctuating, it might drop, it might increase, especially since we're going to be out in the asteroid belts or some asteroid field. So, oh no, I don't want the golem. I need something I could use here. I was going to call the guardian just to be on standby, and there we go. Alright, so I'll call the guardian on standby. Since I have the ghost, I'll take that with me as well, and I'll try to use both of them just to finish out some of these missions. Right now I'll go ahead and set my respawn point to the port here. That way if I do perish or lose a life, I will get back over here. Oh, look at that, we're at 40, 42, 47, 48 frames right now over at the port, so that's a way better experience here. Looks like it wants to push to 50, but fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Alright, let's see. I don't believe I have any other bigger ships that I could use to take on any of the ship combat missions. So yeah, just the Hornet. Yeah, just the Hornet and the Guardian. Alright, they will do. They will do. Let's go ahead and head over to the clinic here. Oh, I just got stuck. I feel like I just ran into a brick wall over there. Hey, hello everyone, all the new people who just jumped in. Guys, let me know how the stream is faring on your end. If there's any issues. I got issues. I heard word of stutters and some other problems, but do let me know how that's faring. In the meantime, let's go ahead and switch over here and get back to some gameplay. Show you guys exactly how this build is working. There we go, confirmed. Alright, let's get to work.
you're gonna love.
I'll alert him then.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your insurance claim has been sent. Thank you. Please visit us again. Goodbye. Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Vehicle selected. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again.
Hey, Spaceman. The lightings are a bit the same. It's just, yeah, actually the lighting's better on this one. I would say. I wasn't liking the frame rate. It seems like it varies in different areas, but the yeah, let's see if we can. There we go. There's a good spot for the lighting test here. Look at this. See if I can zoom in there on his face. This is the lighting on my character's face right now. From the top side, should be a bulb right there, incandescent bulb. But it's shading pretty nicely. I mean, the lighting in like small rooms are. Obviously, it's not going to be for every sector or every area of the game. But look at this. The lighting on the hair, as you can see. You know this isn't 4K too. Really steps this game up to a whole nother level. For me at least. Let's see. Yeah, I'll try the I tried on another couple of different areas to have different lighting colors or different bulb lights that have different. What is it? Diffusion or deflective lighting that comes off of different bulbs. So I'll try them in different areas. Maybe when we're in a brighter sunlit area. Let's see. For now, let's go ahead and jump into the gauntlet. This is just a simple scenario number 1 is like the easiest one, so shouldn't be that much of a hassle. But the main thing is trying to keep an eye on the frame rates. As you guys, if you're new to the channel, we do a lot of combat gameplay, especially with aviation stuff. And one of the main things that I do in Star Citizen is to do these gauntlet missions or ship combat missions, and I want to see how they're going to fare once I get into it here. So let's jump right out there and see how exactly everything's gonna hold here. It's just like I said, it's a simple gauntlet mission, so it shouldn't be that much of a hassle. But this is for science, guys. This is for science.
Thank you, and please visit again.
like I said, guys, we're gonna be out in the asteroid belt, so we're gonna have fairly low frame rates. And as we're seeing here, we are at 25 right now. So let's go ahead and head back, and we'll try and do some ground missions right now. Yeah, let's go for a ground mission right now. Let's see how that turned out. But if you're wondering, this is the auto settings for the game here. I didn't pick the setup, but the game just tells you, you know, your system will really benefit from this. So let's head back to contracts here, and I'll go over the setup for all of the newer guys who just showed up. Show you guys what we were working with here, and then we'll head up to our new location here. Let's see, security evaluation. Alright, I believe it's this one. Oh, is it this one? No, it's this one. Alright, let's head over to the site here, and on the way over there, I'll show you guys the, well, let me show you guys right now before we go ahead and jump into transit here. So this is the, for everyone who just showed up, this is the new graphics menu that's coming with the new Vulkan engine, and we should speculate, and I'm gonna sprinkle some grain of allegedly on there. I'm just gonna sprinkle some. But this might be the menu for Squadron 42 for the graphical options. As you guys can see, they've added all of their newer bits and pieces that they've been holding back for the past few months and maybe about a year, feeding back into all of the testing that we've done from the current Vulkan engine, and this is what they've released to us, and this is most likely going to be in the new PTU update coming into 4.3.1 or 4.3.2 any upcoming weeks here. So take note, you guys could always pause the stream and take a look at all the options. This is what I'm running with currently. Currently using I use the auto overall settings, and the auto settings was what selected everything here for my systems. In case you're wondering, I'm using the 4060 GPU with a AMD 4880K, something like that, GPU. But yeah, these are all my settings that I'm using right now, and this is the actually, let me try Transformers. Look at that, the graph did change right now after I did. So they have new upscaling models. The ones we were just using was the what was it? The convolutional neural network, and this is the Transformers. So I don't believe it has to update anything. So okay. Alright, let's go ahead and head over to our next mission location here, and as always, I want to thank you guys for joining me for this tech preview. I was in the middle of making dinner when this dropped, so I was able to get everything sorted out and to show you guys what we're working with here. But for now, let's go ahead and head over to the site here and see what the ground missions are going to look like. There we go. Alright, it's not that far off, so... Oh wait, is this a ground mission, or? Interesting, it wants me to go to a mining base. Defend site. So I'm guessing I'm still going to be in my ship, since I have to probably fight off, yeah, I'm probably going to have to fight off a few other ships here, so never mind, we will check out the ground missions after this. I thought I picked the ground mission, but it's another space battle, so let's go for it. Rendezvous after the mission gets completed here, and we'll see what we get done or get out of this build here, guys. As always, if you guys have any questions, concern, or anything of that sort, please do feel free to let me know in the comment section down below, and don't forget to set your gameplay or your settings to 4K as the where's my mouse? Oh, as the highest settings right now. Here, I need to fix something before I go into that. Don't forget to set your settings to 4K, guys. It's the you get the best out of the streaming experience here. That's why I'm kind of trying to stream the game at 4K to show you guys what it looks like in all of its glory, as I usually say here. Alright, looks like it's not bringing it up. I think it's because of my map. Okay, here we go. Alright guys, we're heading down there. I thought we were heading to the mining base, but I think we're heading down to the ground site. And we'll see what the ground missions look like. And I'm going to switch over to cinematic mode, just to give you guys a better experience. And I'll jump on and say we'll rendezvous, and I'll jump back in here on the mic after the mission is over. Guys. I was not expecting the security guard to be over there. I thought that was one of my places. Looks like I'm heading over to jail though. That's all right. Might have to work our way out there, but we'll see. For now. All right. So far so good. The Vulkan build is running quite smoothly. A few areas that, especially in Pyro, had a few hiccups. But looks like it's running a lot better than the current one in live, to be honest. But yeah, let's keep going on here. They still haven't taken down the tech preview channel, so we'll still continue on and see how best we can test out everything that we can in this build. If you guys have any suggestions or anything specific. Hey mate, how's it going? Tossing the test is going pretty well. This test, what I'm getting from this is, like I stated earlier, this is the build that's gonna probably be out for the next live PTU release. Something that's gonna go from PTU to live. This is something that they're gonna probably slide in there and give us to help us with everyone who has different systems and running different graphics cards, different GPUs. You have a lot more options to mess around with just to get more out of the game within itself. So I'm liking the test. I'm liking the new tech that they added in here. I'm liking the new updates that they've put in. It's coming along really well. Looks like I'm still in the I'm still waiting to get out of I'm probably in jail here. But yeah, it's coming on pretty well. It's coming on pretty well. I'm loving it so far. Let me see if I can go back to the menu here just to show you guys. I keep showing you guys this, but this is the main caveat of the entire tech preview here. Is this brand new menu that you guys are seeing here. Obviously, Vulkan is the default rendering engine, which should be going forward. And of course, we're rendering this at 4K. Borderless mode, of course. Just showing you guys what's on my screen, so you guys get a more accurate, just numbers as far as frame rate and everything. Doesn't detract from my systems here, but this new menu is really going to help a lot of people. And if you're not sure which one to choose, which one to switch out, which one to change, you always have the auto. Let's go with the overall preset here. It should be, yeah. You always have the auto detect here. That's going to, figure out everything for you. So you don't have to stress about, oh, this one might not work for you. For some of us, advanced users will know, like, hey, film grading's not working for me. This isn't working for me. I need to turn on contrast or switch over to a different rendering engine, all of that stuff. But if you're new to the game and you're not sure, which option would be right for you, that auto select option would be the best to help you through here. But all in all, this is a really good step up for the game. This is a really, really good step up for the game. Yeah, I might have to go back to the main menu here and then jump back in. So yeah, let's go back to the main menu and then we'll try to get back in. But yeah, all in all, this is a step up for the game. like I was saying, I'm getting ready to upgrade my system here, so I might try to give away one of my GPUs, or who knows, sell it and get a better GPU if if I need to be. But you guys let me know if you want me to do a giveaway. I'll figure out something to do. If not, I'll figure out another way. But I do have to upgrade my GPU here from the 4060. I have both a 4060 and a 3060 that I'm working with. I do have to upgrade one of my GPUs here for not just this one, for most of my VR experience, especially with DCS and a bunch of other games that I'm testing in the back that I can't tell you guys about. I'm sorry guys, unfortunately. Some of the games that I have, I cannot tell you guys about, but some of the other ones that I have been testing, NDAs have been dropped from them, so I should be able to show you guys at least what some of them look like, and hopefully with this new GPU upgrade, I can go ahead and do that. Yeah guys, don't forget to hit that like button guys, it really is helping the channel here. Yesterday we had 5 likes. I know it's a small number. Oh, today we got 9. Thank you guys, we have smashed our previous record by a mile guys. Wow, thank you guys for that. I really do appreciate all the likes guys. This channel is me testing these games out my way, but it's mainly for you guys. It lets you guys see how these games look at their best quality, at their highest quality I should say. So I really appreciate all the love guys. It means a lot, and the channel is growing here. It really is. We are currently at 6.9, 6.92, so hopefully don't forget to hit that subscribe button guys. Hopefully we're at 7K by the weekend, or by Monday. So alright, we're back in here. Alright, I'm still in the facility. That's new. Yeah, I'm still in the facility guys. I'm still in the facility. This is a new bug. Let me see if I can backspace out of here. Yeah, I can't backspace. Alright, let's try this again. It's just a little hiccup. I'm gonna go over, and this time I'll switch servers just to be more particular here. Or can I even switch servers? Since this is a tech preview build, let's see. No, I cannot. Hang on. It's Arena Commander, yes it is. Okay, yeah. It's possible. Alright, let's go back here and let's try to jump in from the EU servers and see if... Okay, so there is a EU server. Alright, hopefully we get back on track here. If not in prison, we'll probably spawn back at the ports. I forgot what port it is, but thank you guys thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. Still gotta go finish making dinner after this, by the way. The life of a bachelor. Gotta love it. Alright guys, let's see here. Yeah. It's been running about 2 hours. I'm not sure when they're going to end tech preview, but we'll be going on here. We'll continue till they give us the red light to shut it down here. Once CIG gives us the red light to shut it all down. But until then, we'll stay locked in, and see what other updates are available. Alright, let me run downstairs real quick. I'll be right back, guys.
Already begun to help make the Empire a better place? Thanks to our award-winning Pleasure Cares program, a percentage of all your hard work goes towards helping those less fortunate. Together, we can turn your wrongs into a whole lot of right. next step on the road to rehabilitation. Find time today to think about how you can make amends for all the wrongs you've done. Any negative can become a positive with a little bit of work.
Alright, made it back here. Looks like, yeah, like I said, we are in prison, so go and switch back to my main game menu here. There we go. Yeah, so we were in prison. Not sure how much is on, privileges revoked. Not sure how long we're gonna take to get us out of here, so let's go ahead and look and see real quick. Yeah, it's still in auto, the graphics settings, so everything should still be the same. The numbers shouldn't change. Okay, 32 frames. Alright, so 2 hours and 35 minutes. Let's try to knock that down here. It's most likely like 30 minutes to be in here, so let's try to do some turn in some merits or something. Actually, let's dive deep into the caves here as we could enroll and do the work program. Let's dive deep and see what the lighting and everything looks like in the prison there. Which, you know, I doubt anybody ever checks out what's going on in the prison, but let's go ahead and see. Is this locked? Yes. I think it's the other door. Yeah, Star Citizen goes from beauty to like a horror game with the lighting changing like 0 to 60, you know. You might be in like come across this nice sunset in 1 minute and, you know, next minute you're in a dark, pitch dark area and possibly try not to get sniped by someone. Yep, like I said, beautiful scenery. It's horrible. It's let me say a horror scene. Not like a horrible graph, like horror scene, kind of like don't go down that basement horror scene. Whoa. Okay, the texture on these rocks are surreal. I hope you guys can see this. Film grain is off. The motion, the mouse motion is set to 17. Let me turn film grain on. See if that changes this. But these rocks look a bit different. Oh, film grain is on. Okay, let me turn it off then. Alright, take a look at the with the light it kind of looks normal. Without it, just with the normal direct lighting from that bulb up there. I like it. I like it. Yeah. The lighting is changed completely down here. Yeah, look at the fog, guys. As you can see, there's yeah, there's fog, heavy fog now. I wonder how much that's taken from the game processing here. Yeah, I remember a couple of playtest sessions back when I was in prison. The halls did not look this foggy. It did not look this horror movie like, but I like it. It's like a scary movie looking, which is what it's supposed to be, down a mine shaft. That's an NPC. Alright, let's see if we could get to the lowest depths here, but this fog is surreal. It changes the entire atmosphere of the prison down here. Like, visibility distance is reduced, and it just gives it a whole new atmosphere, guys. Look at it. It just gives the whole place a whole new feel. It really makes it feel like you're like in a subterranean cave or mine shaft. Or you see like still floating dust particles. Look at this. So yeah, your headlight could cut through the fog, but not too deep. Alright, let's keep going down here. Level 2. What's this? Yeah, this changes a lot, guys. I think they decreased the HUD too. I'm not seeing most of the stuff that we usually see on the HUDs, like your health and all that at the bottom. Alright, what's this, level 4 or level 3? Well done, CIG. Well done. Everyone kept saying Vulkan. Vulkan is it. You guys were right. Vulkan is it. Man. Alright, here we go. Level 4. Yeah, see, you wouldn't be able to see at the end of the end of the tunnel there if you were this far back. Even if you zoomed in, just from the fog or smog or whatever is down here in the shaft. Yeah, you shouldn't be breathing in this stuff anyway, so. Let's check the chat real quick. Yeah, thanks for all the questions, guys. I really do appreciate it. I hope I was able to answer it and help you guys as best as I can here. Also, if you're new to the chat, if you want me to look over a specific part of the game or just to try out something that you usually test out in the game to see how it would fare, something that you do, let me know. I'm more than be happy to assist you guys to do that. Alright, level 5 here. Let's keep going. Jump through here. Okay, let's go. It's so easy to get lost in here. Level 6. Forgot where, how far we have to go down to not get a crime stab. Please stand by, venting in progress. Okay. Can I transfer oxygen? Oh, okay, so I refill my oxygen tank there. Let's keep going. That's an NPC. Still have the prying eyes, guys. We still have, yeah, we can still collect the crime site if we start robbing NPCs over here, so. Level 7. And we are gonna go down, down, down all the way. Probably collect some gems here to get to the top side and trade it all in. Level 8 right there. Yeah, so far this is one of their best tech previews. It's running smooth. The graphics are. You guys can see this for yourselves, so you tell me. Yeah, you could let me know what you think about the graphics, guys. Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget I'll do a special subscriber call out at the end of today's stream. But yeah, I want to know your thoughts on there. You guys have heard everything enough I had to say about this. It's a more than welcome addition to the game. everything from the menu to the new fog and planet side, cloud settings, everything. It's a much needed welcome addition to the game. Okay, looks like we can grab a crab stat out here. Let's go ahead and start taking some gems. Oh, come on, what? Can't loot them. Come on. Are you serious? How can I not loot this guy? There we go. Okay. I just wasn't standing in the right position. Oh, come on. Are we really doing this? I just want the loot. There we go. Yes. Alright, let's see what he has here. He has nothing. This guy has nothing. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Who's the next victim here? Yeah, you guys do. Let me know what you think about the fog, guys. It makes navigating down here a bit harder, I should say. And I should get a picture of this actually. Alright, give me a second. Let me grab a good picture of foggy mines. That's what I'm gonna call it. I should get rid of that. Do it later. I'll just take a screenshot from the video as well. There's no NPCs down here. That's interesting. Must be why it's running. Level 11. And we're dying. I think we're almost at the bottom here, so. Guess it must be. There's nobody out. Okay, there's one guy. I gotta ask some questions. Ask some questions. Some questions. Question number 1. Do you have any gems on you? Seriously? There we go. Nothing, no gemmer? Come on. None of these guys have any gems? What is this? No gem Tuesday? Guess I have to mine this stuff myself. Let's see if we can grab some gems since the NPCs won't give us any. I can't even bring up my gun. I need a tool gun for some reason. There we go. Okay. Let's grab some gems down here. Back up there. Come across any. I guess now we know why the NPCs have no gems. There aren't any gems down here, guys. I just realized that. It's right here. Is this one? Yes, there we go. Oh, okay. Let's see. NPCs. Such a So it's right click to pull. Shims, guys. I'm gonna start heading back as I mine here. Oh. Keep it steady. Let's bring it back down a little bit. There we go. Keep it in the green there. Come on. There we go. Another successful fracture. Hey, Rod Hero, how's it going? Why Vulkan is so important? Vulkan is important for a majority of reasons. One, stability for the game. Being that, you know, it's not just NVIDIA GPUs and other NVIDIA DLSS type products that are going to be used to play the game. Two, CIG does plan on implementing. Oh, someone's at my door. Does plan on implementing their VR part of the game, which makes the Vulkan engine, quite important because that's what you really need to run it. At least an option to have that to run a good VR side of things. So, but yeah, Vulkan's a step up. I mean, look at what we are playing with right now, compared to what's on live, the Vulkan on live. And I'll do a comparison with this. Give me 1 second. Let me rush down and see. I think there's a mailman or something at the door. But I'll do a comparison of this. Let me switch my screen here. I'll do a comparison of this and the 4.3.1 PTU as well, so you guys can see. But give me a second. Let me check my door real quick. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, made it back here. Let's go ahead and continue. Let me switch over my screen for you guys. Let's go ahead and continue on here. I'm not sure how much time we even have left, but let's grab some gems and head back to the top side. Let's see. I don't think I'm finding any extra gems, but so there we go. As I was stating earlier, guys, if you guys want me to test out anything particular with any part of the game that I'm currently doing, please let me know. I'll be more than happy to do so. But yeah, let's continue on here. Let's see what else is nice. Hang on, what else we could do with this patch here? Look at this. I like this picture. Is this Vulkan enough for you guys? With the lighting and everything? Oh, I think we got everything. Not seeing any... That's the thing about the new lighting system too. The dark is really dark. You know, it's not like, oh, it's dark, but you can still see, you know, and like it's dark. Like you could not make out anything within it. So I guess that is a plus. That's how it's supposed to be. There we go. Warm it up a little bit and then just bring it back down, keep it in the green. There we go. So if you take your it still does it. I was gonna say, if you take your eyes off off the mining laser gun here, the minigun, it kind of stops it, but that's not the case. Yeah, Rod Hero, thank you for that question. That's a good question. Vulkanus is quite important. It just needs a little bit more love, that's all. It's one of the most universal rendering engines out there that really is, it powers a lot more games than we think, but it's about time CIG at least gave us that option for Vulkan. And kudos to CIG for this update. This is a much needed update here. Alright, I'm not sure how much gems I have, or whatever it's called, merits. I hope I have enough, but I'm about to head back to the top side here. Hopefully I could get out of the prison here and show you guys more on what's happening on the other side there. We still have to go to Area 18, the ground side. I was hoping to finish out that ground mission, but unfortunately that wasn't the case, so. Come on. There we go. I think there was 2 of them over here. Okay, yeah, there's 2 of them. There we go. Come on. There we go. This is what the rock sees every time it's being mined. Alright. Let's go ahead and grab all of this. Come on, there we go. I think they're stuck over there. Nudge, nudge. There we go. Is that the last of them? I believe that would be the last of it. Let me check around too. Oh, nope, nope, there's more. There's more. What's this guy doing? Okay, I think we got them all. Alright, one more. Hopefully this is enough to buy us some time to get out of here, but you never know. You never know. Alright, come on. Come on. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna head back up top here. I think I have yeah, I'll go ahead and head back up top, top side. Nope, I'm good. I was about to mine that one as well. But yeah, look at the fog, guys. Like this new Vulkan engine, it's a game changer. This is the exit. If I turn my my lights off, we're in a pitch dark area. You wouldn't be able to basically see anything. I'm gonna switch to cinematic mode here, so I can adjust stuff in the background, and we'll keep playing here before we get out and try some other additional options. Well, if you guys have any questions, please leave them in the comments below for me. I would be more than happy to address them for you guys. Well, let's continue on here. Let's see if we can get out and get some other stuff done.
your recent actions, we've reduced time on your sentence. Isn't that great?
Congratulations. You have completed your required sentence in our facility. We at Klesher Rehabilitation are extremely proud to have played a role in your rehabilitation and hope that you've used this time to better yourself as a human and as a member of civilized society.
Here's a friendly reminder to leave all materials found during mining expeditions outside the living area.
You have already begun to help make the Empire a better place. Thanks to our award-winning Klesher Cares program, a percentage of all your hard work goes towards helping those less fortunate. Together, we can turn your wrongs into a whole lot of right.
Attention! Attention! Please direct your attention towards the front gates. One of our guests has completed their rehabilitation and is being released.
Alright, looks like we made it back to Banjani Port here. Alright, still have our helmets and some weapons. So we'll go ahead and continue on with the mission here. I'll take a couple more ground missions just to show you guys what everything looks like over there. There's a few other planets that I do want to look at, mostly around Hurston and Crusader, just to get a better understanding of how that area is faring. Oh, look, we are in Hurston. Okay, well then, let's go ahead and take a ground mission. Let's head out there and see what the ground looks like in Hurston. A few different planets. We'll probably head into the Ariel or Baztec, somewhere around there, and see what we could get. Alright. Reduce overpopulation. So no, these are not the missions that I'm looking for. Verify bounty hunter. Okay, let's just try this one. That's fine. Alright, go to Atta Cave. Alright. Let's see. Let's see what's waiting for us.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your insurance claim has been sent. Your insurance claim, your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
Level 2 is off limits to all staff until head nurse, please report to Med Station 4. Head nurse to Med Station 4.
Weather increasingly ready to good sensation on
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your insurance claim has been sent. Thank you. Your insurance claim has been sent.
Wait, what you doing?
Welcome to the ACE. Please visit us again. Goodbye. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following place.
You are clear to launch.
Shields on. Landing gear raised.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay. Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Engines are off. System off.
Alright. I'm gonna jump right in here. I forgot to go over some of the other menus, guys. My apologies for that. And nobody asked, so it's just keeping that going here. But it seems like there are some new additions to the audio menu as well. I know the music. Let me actually pause my music, and I'll turn on the actually in-game music for you guys here. There we go. So this is the actual in-game music. I'm gonna set it to about, I'll say 95. Sound effects, let's go 80. As you can see, it's auto detects here, but I wanted to grab, let's see, the 7.1 or Adobe 0.2, 50.2. Oh, nope, it changed it. Come on. Yeah, it won't let me. 5.1, it's good. 7.1. Nothing. W5.02, no. Alright, so we'll leave it to auto. Dynamic range, as you guys can see, all these are old ones. It's just the that's the auto detect here. See, controls, same. Keybinds all look the same. Let's check our hair tracking, and oh, of course, that's why. That's why no one can hear me in the game. My mic is switched here. I'll switch to mute on. Yeah. Hey, Andre Mello, hello. How's it going? How's it going? Thanks for the wave. Thanks for the sub. Stay tuned, guys. I will do a full sub call out, a shout out for all of you new subscribers, as well as, you know, everyone who subscribed over the past few days that I wasn't able to stream here. But stay tuned, guys. I do see you guys subscribing here. You guys are amazing. I will give you guys all a shout out after the game is done here, just to make it a bit more personal versus just flashing your name across the screen and calling it a day. Hey, Spaceman, yeah, tell him Vulkan is better. That's exactly what I was saying. Given the amount of different GPUs that are being used to play this game, Vulkan engine is one of the best options that you could go for. And in the long run, you know, once they are ready to add the VR aspect to this game, It should make for a more smoother and a better implementation, just because they're going to be using Vulkan. And we do know there are going to be updates for Vulkan coming in the future, so. But yeah, thanks for that, Spaceman. And thank you for the wave, Andre. I'll give you guys all a shout out at the end of the stream here. For now, we are headed to our next ground location, out in Hurston. This should make for a quite cinematic entrance, I should say. So let's go ahead and head over there, and we're taking the Guardian just to give us a fighting chance once we get over there. So let's see, there it is. Alright, let's head down to ground now and try to finish out this mission here. Alright guys, that was my fault. That was user error. I left my cruise control on, so when I turned, I still had forward momentum straight into the astral here. It's getting quite late, but we're gonna keep testing here. Hopefully we don't come across any other bugs or anything of that sort. But so far so good. I hope you guys are liking what the new Vulkan engine looks like. I hope you guys are... Let me turn down this here. I hope you guys are liking the new options and menu varieties that they're giving us. And yeah, I hope you guys are liking the new look of the Vulkan engine so far. Alright. But man, this build is running... It's running a lot better than what I got yesterday, if you were on the stream with me. But I am gonna go ahead and call it here, guys. I have to go and finish making dinner. I will be back online tomorrow after work, most likely sometime around 3 p.m. Arizona time. As always, I want to thank you guys for joining me today, and I'll go ahead and give my subscribers a shout out here. Give me a second, let me go ahead and bring you wonderful, wonderful people up. And where are you? Give me a second here, guys. I'll take off my helmet too. But yeah, so far this is hang on, it's loading, guys. So far this is a good this was a more than successful test for this particular patch, for showing off the engine, the Vulkan engine to be specific. And I hope you guys like the presentation. I try to make it as cinematic as possible, whilst giving you guys as much information as I can. Just to let you guys know what we're dealing with and what I'm exactly doing. So I'll go ahead and give a special shout out here to, yeah, you guys are okay. Ricardo, hey Ricardo, I just saw you in the chat. Thank you so much for the subscription, for subscribing. Andre, Mr. Mello, thank you. Welcome. Spaceman, welcome to the channel. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys for jumping in today. Rocky Baker, sorry, that's in Mandarin. I cannot pronounce that. But I'm gonna try to use a translator later to translate it for me. MT, thank you. Cows B, thank you. George, thank you. We have Roger Miguel. That's from yesterday. Thank you guys so much. A few others that I have here. Giving you guys Jan Bezneds. I'm sorry, I might have pronounced that. Resi Spatri, thank you. Phil Hoffer, Jimmy. We also have ECA, Trollalysis, sorry, Muhammad Riza, and Ali Ward. Thank you guys so much, and welcome to the channel here. I'm gonna go give you guys a salute here. Welcome, guys. What we do here is just test out a lot of 4K games. All of the games that I tested on the channel are going to in some way be connected to VR. If you see any of the videos on the channel, most likely they are of games that connect to VR. So welcome to the channel, guys. If you guys have suggestions on games that you want me to test out, or if it's a flat screen game that you want me to look into, seeing if there's a way that I could figure out how to turn it into a VR game, let me know. I'm on the community section on my page. I'm always welcome to suggestions as of such. In the meantime, guys, I will call it here for the day. Once again, thank you guys so much for all of the new and the regular subscribers. You guys are amazing. I will see you guys tomorrow. But I hope you guys love the presentation in the meantime. And I hope you guys are excited for what CIG has installed for the next chapter of Star Citizen here. With that being said, guys, I will catch you guys tomorrow. Take it easy. And take care of your friends and family, guys. Take care of each other. I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace. Oh, I gotta get back on here before before the stream is over. Just to let you guys know, all of the newer subscribers, if you guys want to check out any of the screenshots or any of the gameplay footages or any of the newer videos that I do release, check out my Star Citizen Hub page. Links is in the description below. And like I said earlier, I'll go ahead and put the specs for my PC that I'm using currently down there as well. I'll do that right now since we're all getting ready to wind down here. And just wanted to let you guys know, if you're looking for any of these screenshots that you're seeing here, they will be available on my Star Citizen Hub page. Alright, peace out guys.